From Fox 35, this is Good Day.
All right, let's talk about saving for your child's education. A lot of people start taking out those school loans early in life. For a lot of parents, believe it or not, they're now starting to take out school loans in kindergarten. Now, how about these numbers for you? The average cost of a private school right now is $22,000 a year. That's 4% higher than last year and 26% higher than 2007. And more parents want their kids to get a good jump start on life and are starting private education as early as kindergarten. And now they're taking out what is known as pre-college loans. Joining us to talk about this issue is Vijay Marolia from Private Wealth Management. Vijay, you know, this isn't an unusual story. You hear parents all the time who want to put their kids in the best schools, but they can't afford it. Is this a good idea to take out a loan as early as kindergarten?
It's hard to recommend taking out a loan just to pay for something like kindergarten or even K through 12. But you're right. This is it's a new trend and it's growing. And I think that it is a symptom of the bigger problem, which is just student debt in general, John. We have more than $1 trillion of student loan debt now. That's actually more than all of our credit card debt. It's actually more than the national debt of Canada.
And I have half of it. That's the bad thing. Hey, I did find this interesting, though, because I was reading, I believe it's in the Wall Street Journal, one of their blog posts over the weekend, where their expert, their education expert, said, okay, he understands taking out loans and getting kids into private schools for high school, because there's a big difference there. But his point was, up until junior high, the educations are pretty similar. He didn't understand the whole taking out 20 grand a year. That can really put you behind.
It really can. You know, not only are you taking out that amount of debt, but you're also paying high interest. I think the interest rates on those types of loans range from 4 to 20%. So the compounding effects can be really bad, really disastrous. I think that you got to look at every other avenue possible besides, you know, taking out debt for that type of education.
What are your thoughts when people, though, you know, come up and say, well, I am in a horrible school district. You know, we have violence in the schools. There's all sorts of bullying. We have to find another option. What would you counsel? How would you counsel somebody like that if they come to you and, boy, they really are in a bad situation?
John, honestly, I could talk to you all day about the problems that are existing in education right now. I think that if you look at our problems as a whole, whether you're looking at our employment problem, whether you're looking at fraud or abuse, it all comes down to education. We're not really spending a lot of time talking about things that are important, like success, like health, like achieving your goals, and instead we're spending time talking about things that, you know, I would argue are much less relevant in the real world.
All right, you need more information. Of course, guys like Vijay are there to help you out. Vijay, thank you so much. Always good to see you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Amy?